Good afternoon all. I must apologise. I did the whole intro, thanks, and as I flicked the camera around to record the draw, the recording stopped, which is incredibly embarrassing because I like to do it all in one take so that there is no disputing who the winner is. So I've stopped it. We're going to do it all again. Apologies. The original intent was to draw at 240. It is now 254 according to the 255 according to the Microsoft clock. So thank you all very much for tuning in. This is going to be it is always a little bit longer than I plan it to be, so I will try to keep it short, as short as possible. Firstly, thank you all incredibly much for your very kind donations towards my Movember fundraising efforts this month. It's been a lot of fun. I think this may be the largest amount that I have been able to fundraise as part of this, having done it for 5 years now. And of course, that is not a me thing, that is a us thing. We have been able to do this, which is fantastic. As majority of you who are watching this probably know, each year I have decided to try to give back to those who donate by using my Foundry skills to come up with a Movember themed cast in the theme of the Mo that I grow each year. So this year was a lot of fun. I originally thought it was going to be a horseshoe. Within 2 or 3 days of starting the chopper, it occurred to me that it looked incredibly like a saber-toothed tiger, which is where the idea for the Smilodon, the original chopper, came from. So I do have a quick thank you that I need to put out there. So the link is on the original giveaway post and is also on my Phantoms Foundry page. I did not actually design this, so I need to give full credit to the maker on Thingiverse. Please have a look at the link and follow that. This was originally a whole skull cast or skull model for a saber-toothed tiger. I took and heavily edited the file to create just the maxilla front teeth with the saber fangs. And a special thank you to Travis from Braindeef, who had the idea of doing it in two-tone. I was originally going to try to cast this in one piece, which actually would have been near impossible with my skills, but swapping it up to have the 3 separate cast pieces and then casting in different metals sets up a really nice contrast, which I think has come out really nicely. It's put together with a couple of Meccano bolts. The channels are tapped down into the fangs, and then there's a couple of leather pads there just to add as a bit of a cushion, just to bring it all together. So that's what we're here for. Again, I'm going to probably say the same thing over and over again. Thank you. I can't say it enough. Without your kind donations, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. I'd still probably do it, but it would end up being a piece that sits on my shelf. I much prefer to make something and get it out to someone who is going to enjoy it. Now, the way that I run this is always as an opt-in. I was contacted by Movember a couple of times in previous years to try to understand the concept of my fundraising event. So they were slightly concerned in and around the requirement for a gambling license, which I fairly and squarely put to bed by the fact that I don't handle any of the money. All of the money goes as a donation to Movember, and as my contribution to Movember, I put my time in to come up with the creation, make it, and then run this as a thank you to everybody who's donated, and then ship it out. So the way that I do this is as an opt-in. There are a number of people who don't want to go in, and that's fine. And there are also people who like to make donations and remain anonymous, and I equally thank those people for their donation, a selfless donation, not expecting anything in return. I did have one anonymous donator this year who I don't know who you are. So because I don't know who you are, I haven't opted you in. I'm sorry, but thank you very much for your donation. It all makes a massive difference to men's health. In the previous video, I went through a little bit of what Movember was about. It's a fantastic organisation that has put a lot of thought into advocating for men's health, and quite widely and often promoted as specifically prostate cancer research and support, and also mental health. So for me, it's a great initiative to try to raise awareness for some of the issues that men often face. But enough about that. Let's get on with the draw. So this is still recording. We're at 6 minutes 40 now, so I will try to be a little bit quick. I'm going to swing the camera around, and we'll just have a quick look at the final result for this year. I say final result, you can still make a donation if you like, but this is where we got to. Massive win for men's health and Movember here. I set a higher target, and we've surpassed that, and that is just brilliant. Team effort, thank you very much. So the way that I have set this up each year is I track all of the donations. Every $5 is an opt-in ticket if you choose. I then go through and remove the people who do not wish to opt in, and we end up with a opted in list, 142 tickets. And I'm going to come over here to random.org. I have preloaded this up, which is I think the problem that I had last time. So here we go, 142, everyone who's opted in is there. I am going to randomize this list twice. So first time it'll shuffle, second time it will shuffle again. At the top of the list in the 1 and 2 or first and second positions, first position will win the maxilla of the Smilodon, as well as one of my 2025 custom themed Movember coins, and position 2 will win one of the coins. So two prizes, two winners. If the same person is in position 1 and 2, I will re-roll it a third time, and the first different person in position 1 will be the winner of that second prize. So, sorry, a little complicated, just wanted to get that out there. I'm going to hit randomize once, and we have got our list for the first shuffle. I'm going to hit randomize one more time. Boom. Okay, we have Josh Mulhall as our winner of the Smilodon for 2025. Mate, I hope you appreciate that. I will organise to get that shipped out to you shortly. And in position 2, winner of the Movember coin, we've got Steve Biggs. So mate, I will be in touch with you, organised to get that shipped out to you. I'm going to swing back around for a final thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. It is a wonderful thing that you have all done to donate towards Movember. It is time. I think that this has a trim. My wife will be very, very happy. And yes, look, thank you again. I think I've said that maybe 10 times now, but like this doesn't happen without you. So really appreciate all of your efforts, and I hope we all had a little bit of fun with that. Take care, and I'll probably see you next year. Cheers.